Hi everybody, this is Amy. I'm going to show you how the X drive works. So when you go onto your desktop in the computer lab or on your laptop, you will see this PC. It's an icon on your desktop. When you click that, you should see something that looks similar to this. When you look on the left here, you'll see a file that says Big Picture File Server CTE-X. This is what we call the X drive. You only have access to this at school or on school grounds somewhere in the Bellevue School District. You cannot access the X drive from home. You can, however, pull your files from the X drive onto your laptop, take them home, and then move them back in again when you come back to school. So it's really, really important that you know you cannot get onto this right here from home. So you have to be prepared. Most of the time, we use the X drive just from school, and I will walk you through the steps of how to pull your files onto your laptop if you need to do that. And I can do that with you. Just let me know during tutorial or during class. So let's get to the X drive. So the X drive is a server, and it is off campus. It's downtown Bellevue. And this is where all of our files for our CTE classes are held for you. So when you open this up, you will see a Dropbox, a pickup folder, and students. I have Robertson because I'm the teacher. I have my own folder. Student folder is where you will make a folder. Most of you have already made that. I see a lot of folders because I see everyone's folder. But when you open students, you only see your folder. If you haven't made a folder yet, this is blank. So you need to make a folder. And if you haven't done that yet, you need to right-click and type New Folder. And whatever class period you're in, period 1, period 2, whatever you have, I'm going to say P2. So P2, you always have that first in the space, and then your first name. Oh, and it clicked me off. I need to start again. Let's go find it. That happens a lot, actually. So where's my folder? Let's try it again. Right-click, New Folder, P2 space Amy, and then your last name. So first name, last name, but make sure you have the class period that you're in and click off of it. And then you will see your folder showing up. Here I am, period 2, Amy Robertson. That's my folder. It's my student folder. And when I double click it, I open it up, and that's where I store all my contents for all of our classes. It's super important that you put everything in here, because when we move seats in the computer lab, your files stay with you. But if you save them to the C drive, which is right here in the lab, then you will lose your files and you won't be able to get them. You have to go back to that computer and you have to move them to the X drive, and it's a real pain. So we save everything here to the X drive in your student folder. Some of you have already made new folders within your student folder. Let's see, I think one of the first projects we do is amazing photos or amazing films. For some of the classes that we have, I know we're going to be doing a music video. So you need to make sure you're making folders within your folder as you need them. I know we're doing a PSA, so there we go. So this is how you make folders and make your own folder. This is where you store everything. Now let's say you have work that you are ready to turn in. I want to show you how the Dropbox works. So I have a folder in period 1, here I am. And in my amazing photos, I have a file here that we used as an example. If I want to turn this in to the Dropbox, here's how that works. So there's lots of ways to do this, by the way. One way to do it is to right-click and copy. Then you go to the Dropbox. You open up Robertson, find your class period, and you right-click to paste in, or you can use keyboard shortcuts, Control-V. Another way to do it is to originally Control-C to copy, and then Control-V to paste it in. Please do not go and drag your image from your folder into the Dropbox. So as you can see, I'm going to go back and I'm going to find, here's my folder, my amazing photos. If I were to take this and drag it somewhere and move it, it moves it. you lose that. So it won't stay in your folder anymore. You will lose that file. So that's why you have to copy and paste into the Dropbox. So once you copy and paste that to the Dropbox, you will be able to see what's in your Dropbox. Only what you've put in the Dropbox you'll be able to see. You won't see other people's work, okay? If it ever disappears from the Dropbox, that means that you've moved it or deleted it, or I have pulled your files and put them in another place for storage just in case, because sometimes students accidentally delete their work. Or when we're done with an assignment, I pull all your things out of the Dropbox and I put them in another location. So that's the Dropbox. I also want to talk about the pickup folder. Sometimes I put things in the pickup folder for you. So you click on pickup folder, Robertson, and then there's usually folders like this that show up. For example, there's music from the YouTube audio library. There's videos for a remix video, and then videos from Creative Commons. So, for example, I may say go to the pickup folder and you will find lots of videos. Let's say there's some landscape ones, and you can look through here and you can click on them and open them and see if it might be something that you're interested in using in one of your videos. And there's the video. It's high definition, high quality. These are copyright free. So if you say, well, I think I'm going to use this for my video. So what you do is you do the same thing you did before. You copy, and you can maneuver to your folder here. Find your student folder. Let's see, what would I be using this for? I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to go ahead and paste that in. So there it is. It's a big file. But in the pickup folder, there's lots of music in there too. Let's go back and take a look at that. So there's music from the audio library. Wow, that's a lot. So if you want to test them out, you can click on that. And you're like, okay, I think I want, this is a nice, exciting one for stop motion or an exciting part of a video. Okay, so let's say I like that one. Same thing. You're going to copy it and you're going to paste it into your student folder, and then you have access to use that at any time. So I hope, maybe music video, paste that in there. I hope that makes sense and how to use the X Drive. On your laptop, you have access to the X Drive from school. What you can do is you can go in and you can access your student folder. Remember, you're only going to see your folder. I see everybody's. So if I want it on my laptop, let's say I want my student folder and I want to copy and paste this, I could copy my whole student folder and I could go to my desktop and I could paste it on. And then I have access to it, and it's the whole folder. Then when you come back in again, if there's something that you changed in that folder, you need to copy and paste it back. Or what a lot of students do is they just take the one thing from their student folder they're going to work on, they copy it, they paste it to their files. I know y'all are really good with all of your files here, like your documents. Let's say I'm going to paste that right in here. There it is. Hopefully coming up, there it is. So now I have access to this and I can use this at home. I can work on things. When I'm done with it, I can paste it back into the X Drive here. The next thing I want to talk about is using OneDrive. OneDrive is great for backing up your files. It's really fantastic. You can use it anytime you want, but please do not work directly from OneDrive when you're making your videos. You need to work from the X Drive here, and you need to work from your student folder. Because if you pull from OneDrive, Premiere acts weird. So in class, we'll talk about that more. But you're going to live in this zone right here, the Big Picture X Drive file server. We call it the X Drive. When you're at school and we're doing our films and videos. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching.